So I've got my code here to ask the user for a number, so x first of all, and then I'm trying to convert it into an integer. If that's successful, great, I break out of the loop and I go into the second number. If I can't convert it to an integer, I'm going to try and convert it into a float. Again, if successful, great. If I can't do that, then I'm going to print this message for the user here, and then I've got my second number, which is the y, and then now I'm going to look at the operator down here. So let's just check that this works. Good. I've printed out, if it's an integer, actually I don't want to print out if it's an integer anymore, because I've tested my code and it works. We're now on to the operator bit here. So the user has selected add for addition. So what we need to say now is I need to create some kind of addition. So let me just write a comment for that there. So addition. So addition is going to be something like this: addition equals x plus y, and if I print out the addition, then it should good, 11, it works. Okay, so successful. I might make this a little bit more elegant. I might say something like x plus, and remember I'm separating all these with commas, x plus y, and then equals, and then it's the addition here. I could actually change this. Instead of that could be the operator, because that value is going to be assigned as a string to that there. So 5, 8, add. Good, 5 plus 8 equals 13. Let me try it with some decimal numbers now. Add. Okay, great. So the addition works. I could then go on to do my subtraction here, and I could do something like subtraction equals x, take away y, and then again I'm gonna print that out, but this time I'm going to change it for the subtraction variable that has been created for 7. So what's happening here is my operator that I've chosen is add. Okay, so then it's printing out, I was doing the addition calculation for me, x plus y, it's then printing this out, which looks fine, but it's then running this line of code here for me, this subtraction, and it's doing the subtraction, x take away y, but the operator is still this addition that I chose here. So it's printing that out, but it's saying that the answer is -3. Well, 4 take away 7 is -3, but it's still got the operator as being from this input. So what we need to do is we need to use selection here. So we're going to have to say something like if the operator is equals to, so it's going to be the add plus symbol, then we're going to do the addition. I'm going to indent that. Elif the operator is equals to the minus, then it's going to be subtraction. Let me very quickly copy this, and we're going to do the same for multiplication. Let's change this to multiplication. Multiplication. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Code's getting a bit longer, and then we want to have division at the bottom. Division equals x divided by y, and then division. Okay. Right. So now I'm asking the user for the operator, and then I'm going to check to see which operator they do. I'm then going to go ahead and do that calculation. So let's test it with a few numbers. So let's start with 6, 8. We know addition works. Let me try subtraction. 6 to equate 8 is -2. Good. 7, 4. Let's this time do multiplication. Good. 7 times 4 is 28. Let's try with division this time. Oh, division is not find, oh, that's because that should have been the operator. I'm checking to see if the operator is this symbol here. What did I say? 12, 3, division. Okay, 12 divided by 3. Interestingly, it's giving me the division as a float, which is great. That still works. It's still the correct answer, but it's automatically converted that for me. Now, what happens if they don't input one of these operators? Well, similar to where we had our while true loop up here for when we got our numbers, we're going to need to add in a while true loop here, and we're going to indent all of this code. Oh, I didn't change my comments. It's important that if you copy and paste, that you do check these little things. So if I have been successful and I have added, I'm going to break out of the while true loop. Same for this, same for this, and same for this. So now if I run it, 4, 5, and I just write something else, okay, it's going to prompt me again, and I'm going to add. I might want to give the user a bit of a prompt here. Oops. So I might say something like, please input an operator. Okay, then it's going to re-prompt them again to input this operator here, and it's going to loop around that.